Hello, Maggie. This is Sherwin here. As promised, this is a little video presentation of what it is I want to offer you. You told me to send you something, so I'll do that now. Right now, let me get to your website where you are. Okay. Um, First of all, let me say that I will be stopping the film, the presentation, I should say, to change from things from next. So you're gonna, it's gonna be not disjointed, but at times you will see where I stop and I continue. Also, let me apologize beforehand. I'm doing this at home while I have my son with me. So he's away. He's upstairs right now, but at any time, he might, come down, call me or anything. I'll stop it, but you might get the song from that. So I do apologize. I'm at home. I work from at home. Um, so let me start. I'm looking here at your website on um, Caribbean Realtor, which I think is realtor.com. So trying to see what it is you have to make sure that I provide you with whatever you already have so that it should be at least minimum give you exactly what you have. All right. I notice here you have different, probably the date when it was listed or so, I guess. And this is bedrooms, half bath, square footage, the type, which is, residential, commercial, so on, and the pricing. Look here, you have the image of the property, the price to the side, and so on, and some little things I don't have to explain, but you know them. Yes, also, as I said, you already know what your site has. All right, so numbers and so on, images. Now, now let me be honest with you, and I'm not trying to, not because I'm trying to sell you something or get you to, but I guess all of them would look pretty much the same. The way the format is everybody who is on Realtor. So, you would not really stand out. You would not, have a presentation that stands out and, leave a lasting impression in someone's mind. All right. The only branding that you would have is countrywide, your logo here. All right. So as before, as I showed you previously, which was, I think was yesterday, when by the time you watch it would be 2 days after, I made this site for my purposes in Trinidad. As I told you, I'm into marketing and I want to get involved in real estate in Trinidad. So let me explain what this does and how it could help you, and you will tell me if you like it or not. First of all, this is based on WordPress, so it is more SEO friendly in terms of keywords and plugins to put in to help and assist with SEO. SEO helps with the ranking of a site, how high it shows up in Google. All right. Also, in terms of user friendliness, it's very easy to use WordPress to update the site, change stuff, change colors, put in new listings. Even there are, let's say you had agents down in South, some in the West, and you wanted them to upload, they could log in from the front, and it's very easy for them to upload the images. All right, so I'll show you that also. And as you see, the website is full width. It shows somebody a home. It gives them the idea that this is about real estate. Your logo goes here. This, instead of this text, it would replace your logo. I will configure this to your color scheme for your site. All right. Now, first off, let me show you some stuff here. As you look below the photo, the image, here, this image could be whatever. Now, as I told you before, this is just dummy text, not dummy text, but a dummy image that I pulled from somewhere. You have the search bar. You know, you can look at condominiums and so on. The reason why this move is because it's the image is supposed to be one size, it's not, and location and so on. You could search location types, price, area, amount of bedrooms, all that, you name it, and then hit search. Below here you would see I could put this to whatever I wish. Here has some properties, that latest properties that we put in, and these have featured properties. Now below here you would see sign up for a newsletter. I could configure this to whatever I want. Your location is here and some pages here. There's, you know, I could have 4 of these. Another one is missing for here. All right, so I could put them in whatever order I want. I could remove and put other things. So this is, all of this is customizable. All right, let me go in and show you. Now you see this bar on top here. You would not see this. This is because I'm in the as sign in as an admin, so the regular user wouldn't see this. All right, so let's say we click on a home. We see a home that we like, or we didn't search, but we just clicked on one from outside. All right, you see property details. You would see the address here. This is what's called a text widget. Now whenever you see anything here that I'm showing you and it has this alarm, if some, just, that is a dummy, you know, we call that dummy text. We put that there as filler text for you just to see what is going on. You have a nice slideshow going on here. This moves automatically. As I'm on it, it will stop, and as I move off, it will start back. All right, I could select, you know, slide through the images here. Below here it tells me the square foot, how many bedrooms, bathroom, how many garage. I could also print it from here. I saw that you had this. Also, you know, you put the text that you want, the description of the property, whatever you want to put, and this here is the different types of features that the property has. Now this is very easy to fill out. This is just, you know, you tick on it and it comes. Then you have a video. You could put a video. When you press on the video, it comes up in a light box. All right. There's also a map that you could easily configure. The person, this could share automatically to Facebook. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. It would share automatically to Facebook, the property. All right. I want to share this link. I click share link. This is a way that, you know, your things could go viral. People will see it more. If they like what they see, they go Facebook, they put it in. All right, let me go over to my Facebook account and show you what just happened. Okay, look at it's right there. I didn't even have to go. All right, so this is it here. 1903 Hollywood Boulevard, TNT Property Finder came up here. When I click on it, it takes me back to the site. All right, so that is what, same thing with Google, same thing with Twitter and Google. You have also the agent that is responsible for this listing. So if it's you, your son, or whoever, you know, the case may be, and they have the option here to contact you, they could write an email, a message, a little short message here, and then the properties that you have that are similar. So this would pull up similar properties. All right, let me show you something else. Also, you could list your agents here, you know, everybody who is on your team. They could be listed here. They would have a picture of them, office number, mobile, fax, all their Facebook, Twitter information. People could, and they could also send them a message too. All right. Now let's say you saw something and the person wanted to connect with Julia. They could, it would open up here in whatever mail service that you use. All right. And then also you could click on the image and it would go into Julia's page. And the properties that Julia has listed would show up underneath here. That is another feature. Also, this could be sorted by the category, let's say you're just looking for condominiums, you're looking for, I think you saw this recently, condominiums, single family home, villas or land or commercial, whatever you could click on it directly. One thing I must add that although you see the links down here, I could put the links up here. That same menu, I could put it up here, so they would have a drop down for condominium, so they could directly get it instead of going down there. All right, so this is condominiums here, and these are all the condominiums that are listed. Now you don't see much because this is a dummy site, but let's say you had single family home or whatever type, all of them would be listed right here. All right, now the color scheme of this site could be customized in whichever form and fashion I like. I believe as is something, local Trinidad, it might go well with, the sides looking, something of a palm tree or something like that. But this is fully customizable. I would try to work with your colors unless it is you have a new color scheme that you want to go with. So let's get down to price now, Maggie, and what I have specially for you. I would like also, I have a special that I'm doing right now, and it's for the month of May, only for the month of May, and I am offering agency videos as a bonus. Now, I think I sell this for like $3 something or so. This is an agency video. Now again, you would see it's a demo, so the text in it is not really specific. This outlines the type of properties that you sell, and you could show off your team and in a professional manner and say, this is who we are, this is what we do, give us a call, right? So this is one. Let me show you the other one quickly. This is a different style. But what I will do for you is that I would make the video, you send me the photos, the images, and I would edit and put the music and so on. I would edit it, put the music with it, and give you a completed work. So Maggie, with that being said, let me tell you what I want to offer this at. I would love to have you get this for the price of $10,500, and that's all included for, to load the images, the listings, the video, one video of your choice with your staff and your properties to make you look, present you in a professional manner. So as I said, that will be 10,500 TT. That's not US. All right. Have a great day. Get back to me soon. Let me know what you think.